Hello, everybody, and welcome to DDTS episode 763. Before you start the video, thank y'all for joining me. I wanted to basically and allegedly give y'all an update on this topic. This is not the original topic that we're going to be talking about. What we're going to be talking about today, I said that I will be giving y'all a story time on how my doctor's appointment went on April the 2nd, which was last week. And it is April the 8th today, which is the day that this video is being recorded. But I wanted to give y'all this scoop and this update on what we're going to be talking about. And that is this. So, it is alleged that Offset was allegedly shot in Florida. And for those of you that do not know, and a lot of you probably do know, Offset was married to Cardi B. And Offset, whose real name is Kahari Kendall Cephas, he was shot at a casino in Hollywood, Florida on Monday evening, and he was hospitalized with non-life-threatening injuries, the police said. Yes, indeed. So, I can basically tell y'all I did not know anything about this whole scenario. I did not know anything about Offset getting allegedly shot since yesterday. And so I get on my phone and I check the news on Google, and it says that this rapper name, who is the name of Lil TJ, was arrested allegedly Monday night in connection with Offset's shooting in Florida. So allegedly, it says that a rapper by the name of Lil TJ was arrested Monday night in the connection with rappers Offset's shooting in Florida. And the Seminole Police Department said that Lil TJ, whose real name is Tyon Jaden Marriott, was arrested and charged in the connection with the incident that took place on Monday night at a valet area outside of Seminole Hard Rock in Hollywood. Offset, whose real name is Kahari Kendall Cephas, was shot in a valet area outside the hotel casino around 7 p.m. The rapper, who shares 3 children with superstar Cardi B, was hospitalized with non-life-threatening injuries, the police said. Lil TJ, who is 24 years old, was booked into the Boyard County Jail on a disorderly conduct charge. According to the online arrest records, he was being held on a $500 bond Tuesday morning. A lawyer for Lil TJ, Don M. Florio, denied that her client was involved in the shooting, calling the accusation rumors. Lil TJ has not been shot, nor has Lil TJ been charged with any shooting. Any reporting to this contrary is false. She wrote Monday on Instagram, "We encourage people to consult trusted news sources and to verify the accuracy of the reporting before reflexively sharing or repeating baseless rumors." Gary Bentley, a police spokesman, said that the incident began as a fight and the second person detained at the scene has not been charged. Bentley added that an investigation to identify one or more additional persons involved in the incident is ongoing. TMZ was first to report the TJ arrest, and the allegation was one connected to the shooting. TJ is best known for his rap hits FN and Calling My Phone. He is releasing music independently after having a Columbia Records in 2024. Offset rose to fame as a member of Migos. Another member of the hit Takeoff was killed by gunshot wounds to the head in 2022. So I want to give y'all this update. Now, you can find this on the NBC News, and I can honestly tell you this. If you would like to read this article, I would try to put this in my description box. But if you would like to look it up for yourself, you can type in rapper Lil TJ arrested in connection with Offset shooting in Florida. And this is from the NBC News. And I'm going to go ahead and say this. Although I do not know what drove this altercation to happen, I really don't know. But I'm going to say this. This is alleged. And I'm going to stick with that. But I'm going to say this. When you are a rapper, when you are a superstar, and when you allow yourself to be in those predicaments, and when you allow yourself to be in those types of areas and spaces, there's no safe space when it comes to being a rapper, being a person that is in the industry. Because when it comes to rapping or singing, it's a lot of alleged stuff going on. Hold on, y'all. I'm back, y'all. So yes, when you allow yourself to be in that type of industry, entertainment, and space, you sense a lot of beefs. You sense a lot of rumors. You sense a lot of hatred amongst a lot of peoples, because I think the thing is, I'm going to go ahead and elaborate for a little bit, and then I'm going to get on to the main video. But I wanted to put this out there before I start my topic on how my appointment went on April 2nd, 2026. I think the thing is, when people are in the music world, no matter if you rap, sing, no matter if you rap in hip-hop, this and that and the third, I would say this. I think the thing is, when you are in the music industry, I think the thing is, a lot of people like to compete with each other. Now, it is some artists that, paved the way. It's some artists that are out now that acknowledge the peoples that they admire, that inspire them to do what they love to do, which is rap, sing, this and then third. But also, I take my hat off to the ones that are out now that paid tribute to the ones that came before them, that made things possible the way they are now. And I also would say this. The reason I said it's a lot of competition within the music industry, basically it's competition among many other occupations as well, if you are an actor or an actress. But what I'm going to say is this. I think the thing is, when you are in the music industry and when you are rapping, you sense a lot of jealousy. You sense a lot of competition, because it's always going to be somebody that's going to try to outdo you, and they feel threatened when they see you are becoming very, very relevant, very well known, very popular, and people's intend to give you more fame and publicity, where other people's, you think they are happy for you, they think that they are supporting you, you think that they're on your side, but really those are the ones that want to see you doing bad. So they feel like they see you as a threat. And if they see you are doing better, you sense the jealousy. And you know what happens when people's in the industry gets jealous? They find out a way to eliminate you from the equation so they can get back on top. so they can get back relevant. I know it might be a little off, but I'm just going to say this. I don't know what led to the altercation. I'm just going to say this. A lot of people said allegedly in a jokingly way that Cardi did it, allegedly, which I don't believe, which I don't know what basically what led to this whole thing. But I'm just going to say this. Peoples need to stop doing this silly stuff and stop doing this life-threatening stuff. Now, I have not heard of Lil Trey, who is 24 years old, and Offset, I think, is like 34, 35 years old. It basically tells you that these rappers and these upcoming trap rappers and superstars don't have no intention on doing better. So I just want to give y'all that update. I know this probably was a waste, but I want to give y'all on that Offset was shot at a Hollywood casino in Hollywood, Florida, and he was shot by Lil Trey, who is 24 years old. Offset did not suffer any minor injuries, and I'm thinking that this is still going on. So if I find out anything, I will do my best to give y'all an update. But that's what I want to talk to y'all about. So give y'all this update on that. This happened Monday. Lil Trey was booked on Tuesday, and the case allegedly is supposed to be in effect now, I believe, allegedly. But I hope y'all enjoy this little beginning. So now we're finna go ahead and get into the video. Love y'all. Thank you, and bye-bye. Hello, everybody, and welcome to DDTS episode 762. 763? Whatever you see on the title, that's what episode we are on one of those two. Thank y'all, and welcome to another episode of DDTS. Thank y'all for joining me. Happy Wednesday. It is April the 8th, 2026. I'm back with another video. Y'all just got a update and a recap on what happened to Offset. I hope y'all can understood what I was saying, because basically I did not know anything. I don't know anything about little TJ or whatever. I have no idea, and I don't know what led to the altercation. But I'll be looking into it. But if I hear an update or see anything, I'll be sure to update y'all and do another video. But if you have not yet, hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notification bell so you get notified when I have new videos available. Y'all, I'm eating these. I'm hungry. And I took my medicine, which is what I'm going to talk to y'all about. I took some medicine. I took my medicine that I'm supposed to take every day, every morning. 5 pills. But I'm going to tell y'all something. I took my medicine. I ate me some cereal, a little bit of cereal. I didn't eat but like 2 to 3 bites and threw the rest away, because I'm not really a person that eats early in the morning. I don't have an appetite right then. But look at these. I'm forcing myself to eat these nasty Doritos nacho cheese flavored chips, knowing good and well I don't like these. I like the blue and purple bag, but somebody gave me these And I'm very appreciative and grateful, but I'm not a fan of these. But I'm gonna force myself to eat these things because I need to put some on my stomach. I'm debating, should I eat me some more should I eat me some leftover sloppy joe, or should I eat me a can of Viennese and my Pop-Tart? I really don't know. So yeah. Yes. I'm gonna force myself to eat them though. So yeah. Remember when I said in the video before then that I was gonna be doing a video on how my doctor's appointment went? That was April the 2nd. Well, today is the day that I tell y'all how my doctor's appointment went. And if you have not been with me a long time, or if you have not been keeping up with my videos, and if y'all are new and don't know anything about me, I'm gonna share some things with y'all that are personal. Not only because I feel like I have to, but because I consider y'all my family. I consider y'all my supporters. Y'all give some of the best love, some of the best advice and everything. And I can't wait to share that with you all. So yeah. So I'm gonna be doing that today. Today I will be giving y'all an update and telling y'all how my doctor's appointment went. Even though I feel like I shouldn't be sharing this, but I trust y'all and I love y'all so much and so much hard. So here we go. So although today is April the 8th, I'm gonna be giving y'all a rundown on how my doctor's appointment went on April the 2nd. So here we go. So April the 2nd, I went to my doctor for a checkup. And as you all may not know or may know, I have high cholesterol. I have high blood pressure and some other things. And I take 5 different pills for my cholesterol. So when I went to the doctor, we didn't even stay in there. We weren't even in the waiting room for like 5 or 10 minutes before they called us back. Wasn't even 5 minutes. Wasn't even 5 minutes before they called us back. So when they called us back, called me back, I went in there, sat in a little room, you know, where they get your height and your weight. And they asked me some questions. Was I allergic to this? Was I allergic to that? Or is I'm still taking this? If I'm still taking that? And plus, you have to bring your medicine when you come to your appointments, which I do because I come prepared. They asked, do you have a history of high blood pressure, cholesterol, diabetes in your family? I'm like, yes, which we do. I'm pretty sure it's someone or everybody in our family that has someone that is diabetic, someone that has high cholesterol, blood pressure, this and that and third. Well, actually, I can give y'all a rundown on in 2024. I got the news that my cholesterol was way out there, like it was super high. My blood pressure was super high, like it's way out there. And that's when they put me on some medicine. At the time, I was taking 3 medicines. I was taking one for my blood pressure, one for my potassium, one for my cholesterol, and they just put me on a new one. So now I'm taking 5. At the time, I was taking 3 back in 2024 to now. Now it's 2026. I'm taking 5 different pills, medicines, medications, and honestly, it's helping. It's helping, and I want to do right. I want to do right and take my medicine on time and do right. Now, I do know that a lot of y'all that's watching this video probably going to be like, well, you should eat better. You need to stop eating all those fried foods. You need to exercise. That's one way you can get rid of high cholesterol, blood pressure, this, and that, and third. Well, let me tell you something. I asked the doctor. I asked the doctor on multiple occasions, is I'm going to have this high cholesterol and blood pressure permanently or temporarily? And the doctor told me, she was like, when you mostly have to take that medicine for that, you're going to have that permanently. Even if you exercise and try to eat right, you still going to have that permanently. Or something like that, she said. I said, you know what? I was nervous. I was scared. Because when they did tests on me, and they did my blood work, which they did that as well. Let me remind y'all, I don't like needles. I cannot stand needles. So when they did my blood work, which I got to call and see how my blood work is. They did my blood work. Thank goodness I did not have diabetes. I'm so happy that they told me I did not have diabetes. I was not diabetic. I was like, ooh, thank the Lord. Praise the Lord, I'm not diabetic, because my grandmother, my mama's mama, she had diabetes and she passed away from it. She died from it. She was 35 years old. My mama, who is no longer here with me, her birthday is tomorrow. Happy birthday to my mama, Gloria Denise Dobbs, aka Nee. She did not have diabetes. She had asthma her whole life, and she died from that in her sleep. So I'm just going to fast forward to now. So when they called me back there, you know, they got my weight and stuff. Turns out I weigh 214 pounds. Yes, I weigh 214 pounds because I did not know how much I weighed. By the way, when they took my blood, I did not eat anything that morning of my appointment. Because at the time, I did not know I had a doctor's appointment till someone told me. They say, oh, you got a doctor's appointment today. I'm like, what? So I got up, took me a bath, got my medicine together, got everything that I need to get together. Went to my doctor's appointment. They weighed me. They said I weighed 214 pounds. They checked my blood. Said out, and I'm like, okay. But this the kicker though. This the kicker that got me. See, I was already on 3 medicines. I was on the one for my blood pressure, my potassium, and my cholesterol. Now they put me on another medicine. So now I was taking 3 at that time. Now I'm taking 5. But one of those medicines is for like pain in my joints and legs and bones and stuff like that. Like, I'm gonna take that regardless. And if I can give y'all some advice, never, 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 ever take a medicine on an empty stomach. Don't ever do that, because that's a big mistake. So after they weighed me, I went into the waiting room. All this happened on April 2nd, what I'm telling you now. I went into the waiting room, waiting for the doctor to come in. I was nervous. Soon as my doctor come in, she was like, "Ooh, your blood pressure is high. We need to we need to keep that blood pressure elevated because your blood pressure is high, high, high." Y'all, my blood pressure, y'all will not believe this. My blood pressure was 153 over 85 or something like that. I can't really comprehend what it was like, but I know it was 153 over something. I'm like, dang, that's high. And so that's when my doctor said, "We're going to put you on another medication for your blood pressure." I was like, how many more medications do y'all want me to take? Because I'm like, wait a minute. Y'all prescribing this medication. Y'all getting paid every time y'all prescribe this medication to us. If I did not have high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and this and that and the third, I wouldn't be taking this. But even though it runs in my family and in the genes, and even though I do know that I need to exercise and I need to eat better, I know they can possibly help it too, to lower it down. At the same time, I'm still here. I have medication. I exercise when I can. I try to eat right. I don't even use a lot of seasoning like I used to use. I just use a tab. But if the food is bland, I'm going to do it. So when the doctor told me, she was like, "We're going to have to put you on some new medicines," I'm like, okay, I'm not going to argue. So after that, she said all that I needed to do was get my medicine, take that, continue to take my medicine, and do my blood work. So when my blood work, I had to go into this little room. They took my blood work, which I got to call and see how that is. They took my blood work. That went smoothly. I just didn't like needles. I just don't like needles. And y'all, my blood, when they took my blood work, my blood was dark red. And the doctor said that there was rich blood. I'm like, okay. And not only that, I had to take a urine test too. So not only that, good thing I had the urine because I really had to pee. I feel big cup up. But I'm definitely going to go and call my results in. But my doctor's appointment, it went very well. I'm glad I got that off my list. I'm glad I got that off my repertoire because I needed to do that. Because I am very precisely when it comes to my health. I want to make sure that I'm okay. And I want to give all my black men and women of my community, basically everybody, but this goes out to my black men and my black women, to my whole black community, especially black men. We don't want to get checkups. I know most of us don't like to go to the doctors, but going to the doctors, it's a wonderful thing because you never know what you might have. One thing for certain, two things for sure. To my black community, we need to go to the doctor more. We need to take care of ourselves more. We need to watch what we eat. We need to watch how we do a lot of things. Because so much is happening to us when it comes to health problems. Because the biggest of peoples that have diabetes, that have high blood pressure, cholesterol, this and that and the third, is black peoples of our community. Do you know how many peoples in my family and peoples that I've known of my community have passed away from diabetes, high cholesterol, high blood pressure, heart disease and everything? A lot. And even though I will say this, I take responsibility and I take biggest of the blame because I put myself in that box. I put myself in that because I know right from wrong. I know I didn't need all that salt. I know I don't need to be eating up all that pork. I know I don't need to be eating up all that neck bones and ham hocks and everything, this and that and the third. I know I don't need to be eating that bacon and pork sauce. But let me tell you something. I know I don't need it, but guess what? I'm still gonna eat it. It ain't what you do, it's how you do it. Because I know at the end of the day, God has gotten me. And I know sooner or later, I'm going to have to cut that out with the eating out of place and stuff. But I'm okay. And I just wanted to share that with y'all. I just wanted to share with everybody. Go to the doctor. Because health is wealth. Health is important. And I've lost so many peoples in my life from health problems. I lost my mama to asthma. I lost my grandma to diabetes 2 years before I was born. So it's like I want to take care of myself. I want to do better. Even though I know it's going to be a change or a challenge, I'm going to eventually continue to be the best that I can be at it in every given time. But that was my update for the doctors on April 2nd, 2026. I want to say I love y'all. And I hope y'all have a great day. Have a great Wednesday. I'm drinking my coffee. And I love y'all. And that was my update. My reports came back okay, but I'm finna call and see how's my blood pressure is doing. I really want to say I love y'all, and I will see y'all on the next video. Love y'all and thank you, and bye-bye.